stuff for Assetto. Not sure how this audio's coming across, but this is my first time with this mic and doing this, so I'll get it better next time. Maybe. Right, I'm just going to do an audio check and then I'll be right with you. Right, I'm just going to do an audio check and then I'll be right with you. Sweet. Right, that's working. Sounds terrible, but too bad. Chuck a couple of links up here. Sorry, I'll be there in a minute. First thing we're going to probably look at is probably wheel swaps. And drop a question in the YouTube chat if you get stuck or whatever, and or if you have a question about what we're doing, and I'll try and address it live. Otherwise I will see it afterwards. Right, I need to put that on mute. Sorry, I'll get there eventually. Righto, good to go. Oh, fuck's sake. Maybe. Right. So, this is all about wheel swaps, this one. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google and we're going to type in 3D Sim ED. Sim Garage, is this one? Yep. And we're going to go to 3D Sim ED download and find the latest one, download it. Pretty sure I've already got it, but I'll do it anyway, because there's nothing worse than someone saying they've got it and then you go to do it and there's something wrong. Alright, so we've got our 3D Sim ED downloads. There it is. We want to extract this folder to somewhere, straight to the desktop. Yep, whatever. Oh shoot, I should have put it in a folder. Never mind. Put it in a folder. Don't extract it straight to your desktop. That's my first balls up. Anyway, you will have a 3D Sim ED3.exe. We will open it. You'll get this. 20 days left, blah blah blah. Ignore it, click OK. Right. So, our car of choice to swap wheels on is this ADC E36. This one here. This is the car we want to swap the wheels on. What we're going to do is going to select folder. If it's got, we're going to select folder. If it's got a data.acd and a data folder, rename this to whatever you want. If it's only got a data.acd and not a data folder, we want to come down the bottom here and select unpack data. Okay. Right, but because this has got both, this is the data.acd is your backup. So whatever you mess around with in here and get wrong, if you get it wrong, just delete the whole folder, rename this back to data.acd, and then you'll be able to unpack it again down here and start again. Rename it because the game will always pick this first. Anyway, open your data folder, organise by type. I do, it's easier. We want the suspensions in here, INI, whatever you want to call it. Alright, here's their front end. We want to come down until we find static camber. Make that 0. Scroll down to the rear. Static camber. Make it 0. Save. Close. Cool. Right, now we need to find some wheels we want to put on it. I'm going to use these ones just for demo purposes. So we're going to do the same thing to this. Open the folder. It's got a data folder. Cool. Doesn't means we don't need to unpack it. Open the data folder. Find the suspensions INI. I'm going to call it INI because it's easier. Right, that camber's on 0 for the front already, so that's good. If not, make it 0 like before. Same with this one, static camber at 0, save it, close it. Right, done. What you want to do though, is take note of the folder name, ACMC Ford Transit, and where's our beamer, that one. ADT E36 M3420. Right, go back to our 3D SimED. Import. Come down here. Make sure it's on all files. We want to locate our BMW. Finds the KM5. Yep, these options, and here comes our E36. I've done that wrong. See how the camber's there? I changed the files, but then forgot to save them. So once we've set our static cambers to 0, we go back to our custom showroom and we have wheel camber. We don't want that. So we go up here, line using data. Right, and it's still like that. So that means our data ACD folder is live. What's going on here? Something strange. This might be the wrong car. Those cambers should have gone to 0. What have I messed up? data, suspensions. Oh, what's going on here? Static camber 0. Go to the rear, static camber to 0. Save. That should be better. Right, no camber. That's better. Update the model. Boom. Nice square wheels, no camber. That's what we want. Unpack LOD. And that screen will pop up. Right. Our other vehicle, which was our van, we need to do the same for. Open it in custom showroom. Make sure the camber for front and rear is at 0. And then you can unpack it. This one's done. Right. This time, 3D SimED. Open your KM5. What the frick is going on here, man? Because that's the wrong car. That's why. I don't want slide boys. I want ADC. Stupid prick. Right. Right, this time you should have an ADC E36 with 0 camber. Finally. Now we want to import our donor vehicle, which was ACMC van or something. Yep. Same deal there. Import the KM5. And that should have 0 camber. Right. Now you want to right click on a wheel and it should come up with a wheel left front. Left click that. And then you select this icon here. Isolate object. That takes the wheel and removes it from everything else and puts it in its own wee screen. Alright, now we go to save here. Find the car that we're going to use it on, which was our ADC, and just save it in there. Go back to the van, right click on the left rear, isolate, save into our ADC with the other one. Save. Right front, isolate. Save. Yes. Right click, right rear, isolate, save with the rest. Yes. Now we select our car. Same deal, right click, should say wheel. If it says suspension, left front or hub or something, there's an issue. Message me and we'll get to that. Left front. Now we select this one. Replace object. Now you're going to replace it with the left front you just saved. Replace object in memory by disk. Yes. There's your wheel. Left rear. Replace with left rear. Boom. Right front. Replace with right front. Yes. Right rear. Replace. Right rear. Yes. Tick to say you're done. Boom. Wheel swap. Now, they might be sticking out. They might be poking right in. That doesn't matter. You can fix that very shortly. Go to File, Plug in Export. down here, save as type, select it as Assetto Corsa KN5, find your ADC BMW, save it as the KN5 there, replace it, yep, go back to here, open in showroom, boom, BMW with new wheels. Now if you don't do the camber to 0, when you swap the wheels they will swap over all fucked up, and you'll drive down the road and they'll be all wobbly and up the shit. You must set the camber to 0 first and then update the car so the car is sitting on 0 camber, and the car that you have the wheels that's been donated, they are also at static camber 0. Okay, so they look good, they're in, easy as pie. We go to align with data, and it's sitting fine. Right, let's say the rear wheels are poking out too far when you load it back in here and it looks stupid and you don't like it. Alright, open the folder, go to data, open that suspensions ini, open that again, go back to your custom showroom, car, align using data, so it's reading from the suspensions ini. Alright, and alright, so let's say we want to adjust the front. Alt tab to bring up your suspensions. Don't change any of this. If you're just trying to change how the wheels are sitting, scroll down the bottom till you get to graphics offsets. Do it here. Right, so we're on the right front wheel. So wheel right front. Change one of these numbers. Save it, Control S, whatever, and it jumps in. Okay, so switch to the other side. Left front. Now this one has, it's a positive value. This one, this one is a negative value. So if we change this to 7, the same as the right front, and Control S to save, it jumps in as well. If this was on positive, it would jump out. So just be aware of that. Right, so that's all good. Might bring the rears in a little bit too, just while we're here. So left rear 0.65, let's make it 0.5. Wrong way, you see. Bigger number for that one. I'll tuck them not that far in. We'll go 0.9 for the left rear. Probably tucked in too far, but right rear, oops, 0.9, Control S to save. Now, because we've taken the wheel in, the caliper's now poking out the side of the wheel. Excuse me. So we need to do the suspension as well. So if we change that to 9, move this out of the way so we can see what we're doing. It's done nothing. What if we go the other way? No. Give it some more. There we go. So you just fiddle around with the numbers until it lines up with your disc. Out of the way. If you can't see your disc, go back to the main screen here. Left click on your wheel. hold Alt and press H. That will hide that object. Select the tyre, hold Alt, press H. That'll hide that object. Now, because with that wheel, the disk was located within the wheel, it's hidden the disk as well. So we can't line the caliper up on the disk because we just hit it. To get everything back, Alt Shift H. Alt H to hide it, Alt Shift H to bring everything back. Okay, so there's our wheel swap. We can close that because we're done with that for now. We'll do the others later, I don't care. Demo video, keep it short. Okay, so there's our wheel swap. Close that because I don't need it. Close that. Get rid of some shit. Okay. Right, you can go update previews. And there's our car with our new rims. Okay. Go back to a showroom. Okay. They're sort of not chrome, they're not matte, they're not really anything, they're just half shiny, half not. So I don't like it. Left click to highlight it. Come up here to where it says material. Click the left 3 dots. This brings up your shader options. Change values. Bad example. Okay. Let's say we like this paint, the way the paint looks. And we want to keep the shader of this paint. So we'll highlight the paint, go to material, which is here, click the dots, change values, and then we want to save it. We want to save these shader details. So save preset, I'll call it E36 car body test. E3 car body test, that'll do, who cares. Right, that shader is saved. Right, we come back to our rim, highlight our rim, select the 3 dots by material, and now we can select the preset that we just saved from the car. So it was E3 car body test, and we can save that shader. That one didn't do jack shit, so we'll try another one just for an example, one of my other presets. So we can go carbon, and it makes it black. It doesn't make it carbon because it's not UV'd, it just makes it black. We could go chrome, which makes it shiny. We can go bumper chrome, there's another chrome I've saved. BMW rims, another shade. Escort paint. Basically any shade, you just go and save it as a preset, and then you can bring it in at any time, just like that. Change to whatever you want. Go good paint, there's that one. We can go old tyres, dark glass. It's not glass, but it's dark. Carbon spoiler. You get the gist. Easy way to change your shaders rather than going in through KS Editor. Right. Simple. That's that bit done. Okay. So let's see what's under the bonnet. Alt H to hide that. Select the new bit. Alt H to hide that. It's got no engine. It's got no engine bay. see through the guards. That's all to do with normals. You'll hear about that at some stage. Not now. Right, what else do we want to do? Okay, let's say we want to give this car a custom paint job. Left click on the body to select one of the body panels. Then we want to go to TX Diffuse. Click the three dots. You'll get something like this, hopefully. We come to calculate AO. Map of custom size. 40. Type in 40 by 96 by 40 by 96 for a 4K texture. Click OK. That'll render out a UV map, and that gives you like your shadows and stuff. Right, so here's our map, and you can see on the map you get your shadows where they should be, under door handles and stuff. So you click down here to save this, and that'll automatically open the car folder. Just save it in there. Cool. Come back to your view mapping, view in 4096 by 4096 again, and that'll bring up your wireframe. Click the screen, and that'll bring up your disk option. Save that. Save it as, I don't know, car, body, wire, whatever you want, doesn't matter. Close that, close that. Okay, so now we've got those two files. If you've got Photoshop or GIMP or whatever you use to edit, paint stuff, whatever, open that car paint DDS. I use Photoshop. So we'll be right clicking to create a layer. We'll call it AO. You can call it whatever you want. Don't have to call it anything. Right click again. Go to blending options. Blend mode. I'm going to change it to multiply. Click OK. Right. Now we open that car folder again. Find that car body wire, drag and drop that in. That'll overlay the nice same size, 40 by 96 by 40 by 96. Right, now we have a nice wireframe over our car. We can now add a new layer, drop it to the bottom, and we will make it red. So we'll fill that layer with red. It's only filling that layer. You use the wire obviously to fine tune your details, and then your AO is your overlay to give you your shadows. If you save it just red, it'll look silly. So you need your AO as a multiplier and sitting above your paint. Right, so now we've got our red looking colour. We can flatten it, save it as a DDS into a skins folder. I'll put it in generated. No, I won't put it in that one. I'll just put it in black. Save it as car paint DDS, if that was what it was originally called. Save it like that, blah blah blah. Come back to here. There's our black skin. Open showroom. Won't be black anymore, it'll be red. Boom. Red with the proper AO and stuff. Alright, let's say we don't like the shade of that anymore. We'll click the body, come to material, click our dots, find a preset we like. We'll make it chrome looking real shiny. No, let's make it look like good paint, or make it look like full chrome again. Door strips, another car. Just keep saving shaders. ZX paint, XD paint, slightly different. That'll do. Then you have a different shade to your paint. Let's say we want to change the colour of the rims. We don't like a silvery, shitty chrome look. And if we go into here, our paint shop, let's say there's no rim option. We can change our calipers here. And our roll cage. We can't change our rims. Go back to the main one. Select the rim. So it's highlighted. Find your diffuse. Here's our rim. Calculate our AO at the 4096. Doesn't it? Well, yeah, it does. Never mind. Right, there's the AO of your wheel. Save that the same. Rim base, whatever. Get our mapping. Make sure it's the same size, 4096. Save that, we'll call that wheel wire. Done. Close that, exit that. Back to our Photoshop. Don't need that one. Find our car folder. Alright, now where was our wheel? Here it is. Rim base DDS. Yep. Cool. Drag in the wheel wire. Cool. Same deal. Make it a layer. Alright, so if we don't change the blending option, alright, when we go to paint it, you can't see it, you see? It's red up here. It's been painted. Because if we turn this off, here it's red. That's why your AO layer, you have to change your blending options to multiply. Boom. Now we still get to see the shadows, but our paint colour, the red, shines through where it needs to. Turn off the wire because we don't need it. Flatten it. Save as. Put it in the skin folder you want to have red rims. Save it as a DDS. Oh shit, wrong button. Open the skin, black skin. We'll save it in there. Back to here. Open that again. And we'll have red rims. Boom, red rims. Right, any questions about any of that didn't make any sense or didn't work to plan? Drop a comment below. Give us a like and a subscribe. And we'll get those issues sorted for you. It's not always going to be that straightforward. You will run into problems from time to time, so don't be put off if it doesn't work. Just let me know and I'll help you out the best I can. That's it for that one. I'll see you on the next one.